Hyder, Taufik. Title of the speech is Finding Your Phenomenal Physiology.
Oh.
Finding Your Phenomenal Physiology, Hyder, Taufik.
As I was waiting for my team to step out and deliver our final campfire performance, I felt completely exhausted. I've not eaten right for the past few days throughout the camp. My bones were aching from all the games that we played, and I felt the intense pressure of having to lead my team for this final performance. It was the last day of freshman orientation camp, and it's safe to say that I've been developing a bit of a notorious reputation for being like this. Throughout the entire camp. And to be fair, if you took the spelling of my name and you flipped the D upside down, you get HYPER, and that pretty much explains why we were winning. But now, when everything was on the line at our final game, I felt completely out of it. I was so tired, I was so drained, and I told myself, Hyder, you can't do this anymore. You're done, right? You're just done, you're just too tired, and I'm just going to wave the white flag. I can't even speak. But then, just as the crowd started to cheer for us, I lost all ability for rational thought. I pulled myself together and I gave them the most insane version of myself they had ever seen. And by the end of the camp, our team did win. But I was awarded the best freshie award. Out of all the hundreds of freshies, I was awarded the best freshie. And it's completely something that is unheard of for someone who grew up as a shy and awkward introvert. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
The story that I shared with you is one of the most profound turning points in my life, when I discovered that you can, even when the odds are against you, and even when your batteries are running at the final 1%, you can still find that peak performance, confident state of mind in a heartbeat. Now, there are many ways to get into a peak performance state of mind. If you learn NLP or if you know psychology, there are many ways to do it. But today, I'm going to share with you only one way, which I used in that story, and that is the power of physiology. Now, physiology is more than just body language. Physiology goes into the intricate details of, say, how you breathe, how you move, how you gaze, and how you move. Physiology goes more than just body language. And the thing about physiology is that competent people have a different physiology than, say, incompetent people. This is a physiology of a skinny boy before Toastmasters. And this is a physiology of a skinny boy who may just be Toastmasters champion. Oh. So your physiology, if you master it right, it will determine your psychology. And let me tell you two reasons why. The first is that your physiology will affect your biochemistry, or the chemicals in your body. If you know how to use your body right, you can actually find that peak performance state of mind in an instant, because you'll be able to elevate levels of testosterone in your body, making you feel more confident, and also lower the stress hormones known as cortisol, making you feel less nervous than before. Now, the second reason why I love this so much is that you can switch your physiology in a heartbeat. You can go from Clark Kent to Superman in an instant. And have you ever wondered how absurd it is that people can't tell the difference between Clark Kent and Superman simply because of his glasses? No, it's not just his glasses, not just the pair of Owndays frame that he has between his eyes. It's because Clark Kent and Superman have two different physiologies. And that is how he is the Man of Steel. So now, I know you guys know what is the importance of physiology. I personally have been using this throughout all the areas of my life, whether it's relationships, whether it's staying before school or after school for exams, and especially during public speaking. Now, as a speaker, your physiology is one of the greatest keys you can use to give a phenomenal speech. And I'm about to share with you some ways you can apply physiology to get into that peak performance state of mind. Let's just take this for example. Now you're sitting down right now in the chair. right? If you are feeling stressed or nervous, don't sit at the edge of your chair. That is, right? Lean back, right? Your legs forward, and just put your arms and your shoulders to rest. Immediately, you will start to feel your cortisol levels drop. And when you're a speaker, now you're waiting for your speech, right? Get up and give a strong impression. That's how you can trigger or hack your physiology for that confident state of mind. Now, these are just 2 ways. What about being relaxed? How do you be relaxed? Breathe. Very good. I didn't even ask. Right? Breathe as well. Right? This is the power of physiology. You don't have to say, you just have to show. And when you show, you will feel. Right? I want all of you to try this with me. Keep your face up like that. Alright? Please don't punch the person beside you. Right? Do this. Okay? And I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. Right? I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. The only answer I want you to have is this. Yes! Okay, that's the only answer I expect from you. Okay, so don't think so much. How many of you want to be successful in life?
Yes.
How many of you want to be healthy in life?
Yes.
How many of you want to fall in love in life?
Yes.
How many of you think Hyder is going to be champion for this contest? Now I know who my friends are. Not yet. Some people have asked me, Hyder, why do you, before your speech, you like to jump up and down, and then you do all those like shadow boxing aside? Alright, this is just my routine of how I get into a peak confident state of mind. And you can too. That is the most important thing. You don't have to be a DTM or Toastmasters expert for 50 years. You can use physiology right now from where you are today to give a phenomenal speech. If you want to be victorious, use a power pose, V for victory pose, or the Superman or the Wonder Woman, right? Depending on your gender. If you want to feel charismatic, use open gestures. Immediately you start to feel more charismatic, more than just look. Alright? And if you want to feel sexy, start to move your body in ways you've never moved before, and you will immediately start to feel sexy. Right? That's the most important thing. You don't just look, you feel. Because your physiology will affect your psychology. And because of that, no matter where you are or how you're feeling at the moment, you can snap your fingers and command charisma and give a phenomenal speech. Contest chair.